Hi guys, so I'm here at the, let's see here, at the West 3rd Courts. Okay, one sec. Oh, how do I, oh, one sec, okay. So this is the famous West 4th Street basketball courts. It's a sunny day in New York, here. And, uh, and Biden did well, as you know. And so I haven't done one of those tours. I have to pick up something in the pharmacy, so I'm going to do a little tour while I talk, okay? So, so anyway, so I'm sure if you guys like New York City, then you are going to like this, okay? So anyway, so guys, I've been thinking, as you know, I was excited about it, okay? Hi, Cynthia. I can see you. This is like with the phone, so I can't see the comments for very long. But anyway, so I have to look ahead, otherwise I get. Okay, so anyway, guys, so I was very excited about what happened yesterday. It's like I think the Democratic electorate is showing unity, okay? And I also wanted to say that I don't get this very often, but I was like putting on my makeup earlier today, and I got, oh, it must be very windy. Oh, sorry. Where's the microphone? I don't know, guys. I hope you can hear me, okay? It's probably really windy. I don't know. I'm gonna try to cover the microphone as I walk. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to say that I got, as I was putting on makeup today, I got this thing from Martin Luther King, okay, that he was showing that he said, what I understood is something like, just as in the civil rights era, we didn't do it. We needed the support of some white people in order to, to get wins, okay? And in the same way, I feel like Biden is this person who's going. I've said before, guys. I'm saying this because something that is very consistent that I have seen about the future, okay, now and going forward, is that it has everything to do with righting the wrongs that have been going on since forever, and especially connected to the time around the civil rights era and right immediately after. And so I feel like the lesson for America is that we can only get rid of Trump and this whole vibe when we dig deeper, and we need a candidate and a person who is going to make that happen. And I think Biden is the person. And I think that the disrespect, okay, there's no other word for it, okay, the disrespect that Bernie Sanders people showed when they said South Carolina doesn't matter is, it doesn't go with the time. It doesn't go with with the future, okay? And a lot of people say, oh, identity what is it called? They say identity something doesn't matter. But you know what? Racism is all about identity politics. Slavery is all about identity politics. So it's very cute when people say, those kinds of things. So that's the price you pay, because I think America, this is what I'm saying, guys. And sometimes it's hard to understand because it's been so consistent, when I'm told something like the way forward is to really go under the carpet and find the people who are okay with all of this, with racism, with voter suppression. And we need a candidate who can, I just think, I've said this before, I think African Americans are the soul of America, okay? And if you disrespect, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So I don't care, It's just like, it's a lesson for people who think they can skip, okay? Anyway, guys, so for some reason the video didn't work. It happens sometimes. The streaming doesn't work sometimes, I guess. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, so I just want to say this, that as I was saying before, that the whole, the story forward is, and I think in some ways, the conundrum for the Democratic Party has been accepting that the Democratic base is made up of African Americans and women, okay? And no matter how many male journalists want to say otherwise, it's not going to work. And unless you respect the core constituency of the Democratic Party, you're going to run into this over and over again. And condescending to voters, calling people, calling African Americans establishment or corporate Democrats, it's just condescending and it's wrong. Okay, and so we don't need, nobody buys into that, you know what I mean? It's just so stupid. Okay, and and you know, the thing is, I think Bernie Sanders has the ability to make people believe. It's kind of like magical thinking. Okay, they think, oh, he speaks just like Trump in that way. He creates a magical world where he's the only good person and everybody else is evil. And so if you believe him and you stand with him, he's going to make it all happen. But that's not how politics works. Politics works with compromise and alliances. And so, and if he doesn't understand this, and if people continue to push the bullshit and aggressive language and so forth, they're going to lose, and they already are losing. And the good news is, I think we are connected together to make a different reality happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. And so, like I said, I do think that the future has to do with with dealing with racism and honoring African Americans, okay? And if you say South Carolina doesn't matter, you're essentially saying, this is what Clyburn said on television earlier today. He said something like, when you say South Carolina doesn't matter, you're basically saying the black vote doesn't matter, and that's ridiculous. Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay, so this should be a lesson to every Democratic candidate going forward, that when you alienate the black vote, you don't win. And the hard thing about, about a lot of the Bernie voters, I guess, and even him, is that there's the difficult question here is that if you push this language, and if you go after African American voters, you are part of the gigantic voter suppression machine that has been going on since forever. Okay, so this isn't, you can't claim to be a progressive and be okay with voter suppression. It's not how it works. Okay, so this is like okay. Anyway, guys, isn't that pretty? It's a sunny day, and you have to celebrate Sunday. So, this is I'll go to a little tour here. So this building here is actually a public library. It's called the Jefferson Market Library. It's so nice. Very pretty. So anyway, interesting. I find very interesting here today. So I don't have other news to say. It's just that, okay, like I was saying, I do think it's it's a good thing what's happening. And like I said, I think what's happening, just repeating something I feel like I've said before, but that this is the moment when Democratic voters, especially white men, have to accept that the core of the party is African Americans and women, and that attacking women and African Americans doesn't work, and that divisive language and abusive behavior and abusive language doesn't work. We're not going to be how do you call it, like pushed, obligated, or like yelling at us doesn't work. We don't like this. It's not gonna. And the thing is, not only don't we like it, but we remember, all the people that were attacking us. You know what I mean? So yelling at voters is not gonna make them vote for you. That's just a fact. And the same slogan, it's so bizarre. People believe this bullshit. Oh yeah, corporate Democrats. No, this was a voter decision, okay? And Bernie can't win. This is the other reality. We want Trump out. That's the number one issue. And Bernie can't win elections again. You know what I mean? In swing states, he just can't. After all his comments, he's not gonna win. And if you don't know that, then you're living in an alternate reality, and you have to come back to reality, okay? Because reality has spoken, and we are the reality. We're the voters, okay? So wake up. It's a very serious situation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's like because the thing is, unless we remove Trump and his people, and all the Russian people connected to this voter suppression effort, of which some of, as you know, Russians have been pushing Bernie as well. Okay, this is a fact. Then we can move forward. And all the ideals and all of the plans, nothing's going to matter. because we're going to have another authoritarian government with a yelling person. We don't want that. That's clear. Okay, so this is it. Okay, bye.